All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're diving into a concept that is, well, it's basically a secret weapon. It's something history's biggest achievers have used to build some serious wealth. So let's get to it. So let me ask you something right off the bat. Do you think building massive success, real wealth, is a solo mission? That it's all about your own individual hustle? For the longest time, that's been the myth. But what if I told you that going it alone is actually the slowest possible path to getting rich? And look, this idea isn't some new fad. It comes straight from a classic, Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. The core idea? That the people you surround yourself with are your single greatest asset. And trust me, this is way more than just a catchy phrase. It's a literal formula for success. So yeah, we've kind of laid it out there. Trying to do it all by yourself is the scenic route, and not in a good way. It's inefficient, it caps your potential, and honestly, it's a huge disadvantage in the world we live in today. Okay, so if going it alone is the problem, what's the fix? Well, it's a concept that titans of industry, guys like Andrew Carnegie and Henry Ford, yeah, those guys, used to build actual empires. It's called the Mastermind Principle. So what is this thing? At its heart, it's this idea of a third mind. And no, it's not just about getting some friendly advice. It's about creating a new, more powerful intelligence that literally emerges from the group. This third mind comes up with ideas, solutions, and an energy that no single person, no matter how brilliant, could ever create on their own. And check this out. It really breaks down the difference. On the left, you've got the solo path. You're limited by what you know, your growth is slow and steady at best, and you're definitely missing out on opportunities you don't even see. But on the right, with a mastermind, you get this incredible amplification effect, shared wisdom, supercharged results, and a collective vision that just pulls everyone up. And you know what the best part is? This idea might be a century old, but it has never been more relevant or easier to do than right now, in 2025. You don't need to be in a fancy boardroom. Your perfect mastermind group could be waiting in a Discord server or just a hashtag away on X. The digital age has put this powerful tool in everyone's hands. Theory is one thing, but let's see how this plays out in the real world, like right now. I want to tell you about an entrepreneur named Mia who put this exact idea to the test. So this was Mia's starting line. She had a great idea for a digital marketing agency, but she had zero revenue. Nothing. A pretty familiar story for a lot of people, right? She was stuck right over on that solo effort side of the chart we just saw. So what did she do? She took action. She actually found a group on X with 5 other really driven people. There was a coder, an investor, a content creator, a whole mix of skills. And notice that the diverse skill set is so key. But they all had one goal in common: to build wealth. And this is where the magic really starts to happen. I mean, this was not some casual group chat. They had weekly meetings, they shared expensive courses and resources with each other, they totally ripped her business plan apart, in a good way, and helped her build it back stronger. And get this, one member even referred Mia her very first client. That's the third mind at work, right there. So what was the result? 6 months. That's it. 6 months later, Mia's agency was pulling in $5,000 a month. From zero. That is the power of accelerated growth. Her network didn't just support her. It literally built her business from the ground up. Mia's story is incredible, right? It just shows you what's possible. So the big question is, how can you build a mastermind that does the same for you? Well, this next section, this is your step-by-step blueprint. All right, here we go. Your blueprints. Now, all these steps are crucial, but I want to zoom in on a couple that are absolute game changers. Step 2, a clear purpose. This is non-negotiable. Building wealth is way too broad. It needs to be something like launch a SaaS business to $10,000 a month or master options trading. Get specific. Then there's step 4, accountability. This isn't just a friendly check-in, it's the engine of the group. And finally, remember step 5, generosity. The value you get out is directly tied to the value you put in. And you might be thinking, okay, great, but where do I even find these people? Honestly, it's easier than ever. Dive into hashtags on X, like #wealthbuilding. Check out specific Reddit communities or Discord servers. Or hey, just start with your own network. You probably already know a few ambitious people who'd love this. The most important thing is to just start. So let's bring this all together. Why does this matter so much, right here, right now in 2025? Why is this the one strategy you should be laser focused on? It's because the world is moving at lightning speed. You've got AI changing everything, crypto markets going wild, new business models popping up every single day. Trying to keep up with all that on your own? It's just a recipe for being left behind. In this kind of environment, a network of sharp, aligned minds isn't just an asset, it's an absolute necessity. And that brings us right back to the beginning. I really want this to sink in. A powerful mastermind doesn't just add to what you're doing, it multiplies it. It takes your ambition, your skills, your vision, and it just amplifies them exponentially. That's the whole game. So as we wrap this up, I'll just leave you with this one thought. The principle is clear, the path is laid out, and the tools are right at your fingertips. Your journey to building wealth is ready to go. The only real question left is, who will you team up with to make it happen?